much detail as you can summon. Can you describe the 71-yard run in the first half?
Yeah. It seemed pretty clear to me on the field. Not pretty clear. It was clear to me on the field what I was looking at. I knew I had to make a guy miss. Ran into my own lineman, Piper, but he was blocking a guy, and then really it was just finding space after that. When I saw it on the Jumbotron, it looked pretty hectic, though. Felt good to me. That's about all there is to it. Part of football is just playing ball at some points.
Did you get tired halfway through that play?
Oh, definitely. We were joking about it in the locker room in there. I don't know, maybe around the 35-yard line, I started doing the Madden tricks, where you start zigzagging, hoping the guy is losing track of you. Yeah. I'll definitely hear about it. I got caught at the 4. It was a nice play, but it'd have been nicer if I would have scored.
Did you sense today that? It seemed like every time they had guys close in, you got out of it. Was that just one of those days where you felt elusive, or did you have a better presence of where people were today, or how would you explain that?
Yeah, hard to explain outside of just having that awareness, having awareness of where those guys are in space and time, and when they're bringing pressure and when they aren't. But yeah, I'd agree with you. I had a really good field today, and it's maintaining the calm feet and pocket awareness, and having trust in that I can get out of any situation back there.
Adrian, on the touchdown right before halftime, I guess 2 parts. One, did you know pre-snap that it looked like you had them one-on-one? And then also, how big was it, especially when you defer and you're getting the ball back, then to score right before halftime?
Yeah, 100%. You hit it on the nose. And to address the first part of your question, I did know what I was looking at. I knew he had to win, and I was getting everything I wanted to see from the front side of the play, turned, and Samori was there, let it rip. And then I believe I mentioned it, maybe it was the game before, but about momentum and about the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second half, and that's huge for our team. Huge for our team. I would have loved to come out and score some points, getting the ball back there in the second half, but that first half score was big for us.
You're a quarterback, so I'm guessing you don't mind going out first and having the offense go out, but did you like putting the defense out there and then knowing that you're going to start the second half on a hot day with the ball?
Yeah, well, I know our defense loved it. I think that was the bigger thing. Those guys were excited that they finally got to start out first group to start the game, and they wanted that. And getting a big stop, I think, is big for our offense as well.
Adrian, just the deep ball in general today, how important is that long term to maybe help the running game out to loosen up some defenses?
Yeah, it's very important, and we're going to go back and watch the film and maybe see a couple times that maybe we should have taken deep shots or should have done this or that. But it's a process, and we're getting better, all of us. And I think it's a vital part of our run game, having teams respect our deep ball threat.
Did you like what you saw from guys? The first couple of drives, you guys are moving it, and then this kick, you have the flag, which, what do you see from guys on the sideline in kind of that situation?
Yeah, well, you said it. We were able to drive the ball. We knew we could drive it on them. We just had to finish these drives. And guys weren't discouraged on the sideline. We knew what we were capable of doing, just having to continue to execute through the end of drives.
Do you look at glass half full, you won 20-3, or do you look at it, hey, we could have won by much more because of the touchdowns that called back?
Yeah, well, I'll say this. We've lost plenty of close games around here. A win is a win in my book. However, as a team, we knew we were capable of beating this team and knew that coming in we should beat them. So, yeah, there are a couple things that we need to execute better on, I need to execute better on, and we're going to have to get better if we have a big game next week. So, got to play better than we did this week.
How much are you looking forward to that game? Now you can focus on Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm pumped. It's stuff you grow up at, looking forward to as a kid. It really is, and I know our guys are pumped as well.
As you watched it, is there something missing from just trying to establish? Scott talked about needing the base run stuff to be more productive for you as the game goes on. How close do you feel like you are to being on the right track?
Yeah, I believe we're close. I really do, and that's something we're going to evaluate on film. It could be a block here, maybe it's a misread on my part, maybe it's this, that, or whatever, but it has to be us clicking on all cylinders.
Could you tell, the other side of the ball, but could you tell the defense was sort of feeling it today, where the way they just watching them
Oh yeah, I loved it, and that gives us juice on offense, and we need it. Those guys, they stepped up big time. They wouldn't allow them to get anything going, and it's big for us.
Can I ask you about Reimer real quick? Because he makes a couple exceptional plays.
Oh, yeah.
Is that sort of what you see normally from him? Or
Oh, 100%. Wouldn't expect anything less from that type of guy. He works his tail off. He's in here all the time, getting his body right, studying film. Not surprised whatsoever. And I did notice the little stiff arm he gave, and I thought it was a touchdown, but, what do I know? DeAndre, D-Train went out there, and I'll have to watch that one.
Fullback on the short.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant on the interception. Yeah. Well, yeah, that wasn't as much of a shock to me. We obviously practiced those type of situations. I didn't get a chance to look at the block, but by the way you're describing it, I bet he did a good job.
Anything else for Adrian?
Not knowing the availability of your receiving core going forward after today, a couple guys have been banged up and things like that. What's your confidence level with the guys backing them up? The Brody Belts, the Levi Falks.
Yeah, 100%. Love those guys. We have a great unit there, top to bottom. And side note, Brody Belt's my roommate, so lots of chemistry there.